Hello to anyone who's watching, welcome to my channel. I'm honestly more or less doing this for fun, so don't expect any witty jokes or extremely good gameplay. I love playing, but I'm not that great at it. I plan to get into movie or series commentaries as well, but I don't have a solid camera yet, so I thought going into gameplay first would be a great start. So, today I will be playing Paranormasight, The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Although the title doesn't make much sense because there's way more than 7 mysteries. Maybe that's a bit of a spoiler. And yes, I'm making this intro after playing because I didn't know how to start it. But oh well, let's get into it. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right corner of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Why, thank you. Okay. Well, fuck. Just give me the how to play. Well, I don't have a touchscreen. That would have been actually quite useful. I mean, most of it is quite basic stuff, so it'll be fine. I will explain the auto-essential functions when the time is right. Ah. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. I would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Well, the obvious thing to go for would be... Trash... Well, I think that's short enough. I feel like Treasure Am would be too much of a pain in the ass to go type that all the way out. Alright. I see. That's something I did not put in, but no. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. Yeah, that is your mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Trash? Yes, thank you so much for exposing my usual name. I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is its own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of these secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, trash. This may seem rather abrupt, but is this someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do, Trash? Use the directional buttons to make your choice. I can also just use it like this. That would be a lot easier. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I mean, I wouldn't use it to to resurrect someone else, but if I had the power to resurrect myself, then I'd use it. Obviously, it's not about that, but there's not really anyone I'd want to back alive again that much, so I'd use it if it came at no cost. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. I feel like it doesn't matter what I would have said, he would have said that to begin with. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. What age am I from? In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Wow, that's honestly a flashback to olden times. I haven't seen those around or be used for anything else besides being pissed in. Can you imagine what life would be in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Trash. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. 9 men and women, huh? Giving me 999 vibes already. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as a last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them. Honestly, yeah, that's the guy that I remember the most. He's an asshole. Or what I mean, maybe I shouldn't spoil it too much. Okay. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction. With the world as it develops around him, he is content to just go with the flow. Having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folks guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Alright, Shogo. Oh wait, I could check out the storyteller? Well, there's not much for that to be said. The story that guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. I mean, don't even know his sex is kind of crazy. It's kind of obvious that he's a man, though, even if he has long hair. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Whoa, my god, Jesus! What the fuck? How did I get jump scared from that? Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Well, I mean, it kind of seems that he's already dead, but okay. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us return back a smidge, and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay, so he's gonna die, either way. I feel like there's no saving this guy. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. I fucking hope so. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite a shock. Come on now, up with you. Up. Okay. And... there. How's that, alright? Do you feel dizzy? A headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. An office worker, of course. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, use the right stick or swipe the screen with 2 fingers to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Okay. Whoa, my god. You don't have to jump scare me with that, honestly. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? Were we doing the Rite of Resurrection already? It's kind of early, isn't it? Huh? Wait a second. Why did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know the name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? I feel like I'm done looking around, but look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Well, I'll just... That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. What the fuck happened to me that I'm questioning if I remember that or not? I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Okay, freak. I mean, I get it. It is kind of cute. It's kind of like the, I don't know, juxtaposition of something horrifying with something adorable, I guess. Persons of interest updated. Open update page. Come on. No! I feel like my lighting is a bit fucked. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo? We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just... What the fuck? It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. I don't feel like I'm gonna read all of these because that's gonna be boring as hell, but... That's a lot. Okay, that's just explaining what the fuck's in there, honestly. Okay. I actually was more interested in, Oh. I don't really get to see people? I thought she'd be updated as well. Ah, persons of interest. Yoko Fukunaga. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked as a desk job at a trading company. I cannot imagine her working at a trading company, but okay. But butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. Hey man, whatever keeps you happy, I guess. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu. Would Inu even be required to put it there? I feel like Inu just means dog, doesn't it? Named Ogopogo. Who has been... Is that like a regular dog name for Japanese dogs? Who has been by her side since she was a student. Also, what is the number changing going on there? It's not something I can click on. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. Yeah, I'm not gonna check that out. I think it's quite clear what the fuck a telephone booth is. Playground. That's an interesting looking playground. Very artistic, that's for sure. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Yeah, I mean, we've already talked about that. Okay. I think that's about it. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's to do with this park? Oh, a cute flashback, and it's in sepia. It's around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, I have to do that? Okay. How much, when I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. That's fucking weird, but okay. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Oh, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? I feel like nobody's gonna believe if I'm a good Samaritan anyway, so I might as well go with definitely the other thing. You're funny. Hey, at least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned. You might forget what you're getting yourself into. I mean, knowing the fact that he's gonna be dead at the end of it, I feel like this is gonna be part of it, and for sure I'm gonna regret it. No worries. What are you looking for? Anyway, did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Kennel. The what? Now you've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend, dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really, it's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. I feel like we just did that, so I'm not gonna read into that. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. What the hell else would we have been talking about, especially since she's so obsessed with paranormal stuff, and it's not like you guys are dating, so... Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Okay. Funny. Oh, there she is. I was expecting another jump scare, to be fair. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. My god, gee, she's still at it. Not gonna do anything else? According to Yoko, the Whispering Kennel, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Wow, thanks for the hint. Honjo became known as a hot... Is this a new one or the Whispering Kennel? The Whispering Kennel, an enduring superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their dames came came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal. He canal, or I'm assuming that's the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Okay, creepy. Okay. I already checked it out. Can I just... Jeez. Oh my god. Am I supposed to recall something? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh, I'm really required to read them all. That's a lot, though. Okay, the Fool's Procession. The mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by the daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. What is a daimyo? When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music. I love that movie, man. Much like that of Kagura performance, he commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. As I remember, the Tanuki are like shapeshifters from that, I don't know, the Ghibli movie. Am I supposed to read them all, or The Beckoning of Light? You know what, I'm just gonna... Maybe there's something else I should be looking at. Okay, what the... Maybe it's just that I haven't done the right one. 7 mysteries. But this is the Whispering Canal. Like, what more do you want me to... That's a lot, by the way. Am I supposed to read them all, actually? Or if so, then I guess I will. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out, suddenly when getting near. But just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The Evergreen Beach. An enduring superstition. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beech residence. Somehow no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of eternally green trees, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. That's kind of boring. There once was a daimyo from... I'm not gonna read all of these. This is ridiculous. I feel like I'll read them when... a different time. I don't know. This is too much. Alright. I guess the The little thing around it means that I've already checked it out. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Thank fucking God. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I mean, I don't hear shit, honestly. So I'm gonna just go with you're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But you're a special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? She dead? Huh? Shogo Okiya, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. Okay, that's fucking weird. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now, the thing about you being dead kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course, that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I mean, what I said about your spirit sense being strong. What the fuck is that in the back? I can see a person standing there. Oh my God, about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 mysteries of Hanjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I could handle a solid Moscow Mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. What does alcohol have to do with this? I get it, spirits, drinks, yeah, but that's still, okay, that's up close, buddy, calm down. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Actually, to be fair, I, personally me, not this game apart, I used to be haunted. Like I feel like, I mean, I don't believe in ghosts, mind you, but I actually had some weird paranormal experiences. Like seeing things in my house, things flying around, things being unplugged. It's funny stuff. I'd actually really enjoyed it. Kinda missed the ghosts. Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. About spirit sense? I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something and then they really do. Because they believe they would. Is that how it works? Yep, just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. It's just a pun, bro, come on. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. About spirit sense. And if you can believe that, there might be a hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Oh, I pressed the same thing again. Alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol, I mean? Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really now? That feels odd, honestly. I feel like Moscow Mules are quite a go-to drink, like gin tonics, like any kind of, you know, one of the main three drinks, like with gin, either with gin, tequila, vodka. What's the other one again? Jesus Christ, I should know. I drink. Fuck. Not Hennessy for sure. That shit's disgusting. The shit that you put in Dark and Stormy, you know? Fuck, what's the name for it? It's not brandy. Whiskey? No. Is it whiskey? Ah, fuck it. Doesn't really matter. Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? I mean, it tastes kind of average. It's alright. It's alright, you know? It's not that amazing, but it's fun for like a starter drink. Oh, are you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else. It's been months, darling. Come on. Give this guy at least go out for a drink or something. All you guys have been doing is looking for that little something, the spirit, right, or whatever, and talking about the occult for months. Jesus Christ, this guy's desperate. No, that's not what I meant. That is what you meant, though. I'm just kidding. You might be up for that. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. I feel like we could be looking for years, though. Like, what? Alright then, let's get to work. About the 7 mysteries. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. I feel like that's not even that crazy thing to pick up on. Like, it's kind of obvious. It's a bit of a weird thing that it's even called 7. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. There's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh. That's a good point. Is it really a good point? It doesn't seem like a good point. It's kind of a weird explanation, but are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So, basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Fucking weird, honestly. Not gonna lie. A little bit weird. Don't understand this date. Weird way to court a woman, but okay. Ah, by the way, we were talking about the rite of resurrection. Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. That is honestly quite a cute nickname. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection is the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. It's not much of a secret, babes. It's the reason he's like been with you this entire time, basically. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Alright then. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Hanjo? Oh, you're sharp. I got my fingers on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Hanjo first. I see. So then, why are you looking for the rite? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? I guess why are you looking for... I'm more interested as to why she's looking for rite. If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Her fucking dog. Why does it have that name? It's ridiculous. Ogopogo? He doesn't know her dog? I mean, it's dead, so it makes sense, but... Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Darling, like babes. I mean, I get it, it's sad, but he's had almost like a full life, I feel like you gotta let that go. Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works in dogs. This guy, he's really about to be okay with anything comes out of her mouth as long as she gets to be with her in the end, honestly. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. No, man, I don't. Like, bringing your dog back to life is not good enough reason. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the good hard work then, yeah? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proven to be quite the capable assistant. Honestly, me asking you questions as to what you're up to is not really an assistant's job, but thank you for the compliment. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, with a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Everybody wants to bring someone back from the dead. Among who, you know? This whole thing started to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Is that something I should read, or is it something that was just said? It's fine. Oh, whoa! Jesus, what the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Oh, what? No, what's going on? I'm gonna think this out first. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Why is she looking like that? I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Well, I'm not gonna look there. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. Why? I'm not doing the entire screen. That seems like too much work. Yoko? Okay, I'm not looking though. I don't wanna die. I know there's gonna be a jump scare if I look back there. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Okay, I'm just gonna think then. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to... I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? I'm just gonna keep talking. Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to look though. I know there's gonna be something and I'm not looking forward to it. Fuck, I'm just gonna have to look, don't I? Fuck, I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Oh my god, I have to, don't I? Okay, let's just get it over with then. Okay, what the fuck? I did look back. Now what's the problem? There's no one behind me, you fucking prick. Okay, am I supposed to be looking somewhere else? Also, I kind of want to save just in case. Okay, now I'm actually getting freaked out because I feel like something's supposed to be happening, but nothing is. Is it? There's something. Oh. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I should have just looked a little bit longer. Okay. Still, she looks really spooked. I hope she's making this up. Did I miss something? Is it? Fuck. Oh, I don't get this. I just pressed push because something was happening. Am I not supposed to? What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is she's still alive? She's breathing. Maybe she can be helped? But I feel like if it's a curse, then it's kind of a done deal, isn't it? Alright, I'm just gonna have to take a break. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Do you really? Yeah, really? This is more important? Honestly, your life was in danger for a second, so I'm not sure. Okay. Just hope everything's going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold, and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well, there's a phone right there, buddy. Come on. Right, phone. I've got to call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. And I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop that dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If the rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so I have to believe in her. It seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. Imagine bringing her back and she's like, why did you not bring back Ogo Pogo? And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Damn it. That presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Wait a second. I don't remember clearly because I had a little break. I just had dinner. But wasn't there a guy in the background at some point as I was talking to her? Cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Yeah, you do, buddy. I've called an ambulance, so Riley should be here soon. Oh, what's that? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it until now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but now from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? That's quite an easy way to put it. Murders and proceeds into my soul like a dog. Desires to hide. Should you seek life's restoration? Take the curse in hand. Rise by the skull. Claim their soul tracks for your own. Collect enough to save the specimen. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. Better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. Theirs are the equal droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. So this is basically my curse now, my curse stone. What the hell is that? It's like the curse's memories flow directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. And I picked up this curse stone. The whispering candle must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice, told me that if I wanted to write, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse. With this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, I would say. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul drags. Jeez. Really at a loss here. Kind of freaky that she's just sitting there still. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Well, hello, mister. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Also, what just went in the background? I feel like there's something that just... Ah, fuck it. Imagine I just stay silent. What if I just stay silent? They must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. Well, I should call out, huh? Don't leave me much choice, mister. Hey, who's there? Okay, can you come a little closer? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Got your tongue, Mr. Okie. I'm actually also not sure how many more male voices I've got in store. I feel like they're all gonna sound very similar at some point. Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Honestly, can I think about this? But man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul drags. Damn, already thinking about killing him is crazy. Still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me. It is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does it ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Well, not so fortuitous anymore. I know your name now, buddy. Like, what the fuck? Man would covertly watching Shogo Okie. Okay. Not much information there. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. Wow, it really doesn't give me the option to be like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. How do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. It doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou and their curses and all that, don't you? Oops. But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you... That wasn't me. I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. Why would he can't have the curse stone be an option? Seems a bit wild. He must have a curse stone. At least, it'd be safer to assume so. To explain how he knows so damn much, so he can kill me instantly, as long as he fulfills the stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best would be about him. Yeah, who the fuck is he? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. I love how pixely it is, honestly. A reasonable enough concern. Very well, I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyoda. Suigen Gamyoda? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion Derek came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. You've known her for a month? Bro, get a hold of yourself, man. You wanna resurrect this? You wanna kill people to resurrect this girl you've known for a month? Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. The fact that you don't know her well enough says that you don't need to kill people to resurrect her. Honestly, go find a different girl. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Actually, that doesn't say shit, buddy, but okay. About Yoko. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. It doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened and saw once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Hanzhou, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that At midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, it could be telling me anything. But then why is it still an option? What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. Power to kill without fear of consequences in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I will put it in care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. I feel like that's not really enough. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? For your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And the curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim. You are a victim. You are a slave. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okier. But your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? What the fuck? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? I don't know if I should be falling for that, honestly. Also, what's that? Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in the mid-air. No, okay, that was scary, fuck. Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Is there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Fuck, okay. Night air feels like it's pressing. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Yeah, I fucking do. Jesus Christ. What's up with that light? No! What's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right. Huh? It's gone. It was right there. See, seems you've become the mark of another curse bearer. That's not good, is it? What are you doing? Should you not check on her? I am actually kind of scared to check on you because I feel like this moment I turn my back on you, you're gonna fucking kill me with your curse. Oh, I can zoom in? I didn't know that. I forgot about the zoom in. But I think if I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, What would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. How do I... Can I... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look at her, honestly. Yoko? Wait. She doesn't look any different. Ugh. Well, fuck me, I guess. No. No, damn it all. Well, I'm dead. That's great. Good to know. My, Trash. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Wow, how very kind of you. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Okay, so don't look at him. Her, sorry, Yoko. Takumi Yomioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eye off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. You know what? Honestly, he did have a curse. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. Barely have a life outside of work. Wait, that's it. My work. That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. The man was covertly watching Shogo here at Kinshipori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsumi Yamamori, okay, fucking simp, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the hire of the current president in the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. That's intense, bro. Get a life. Suigen Gamyoda my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Maybe we could talk about it. His identity, maybe? Suigen Gamyoda my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out, looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, that is all. I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Fuck. Don't have to keep him away for... fuck, it's the same thing. Oh, wait, I've got it. I know I can convince him to leave. Whoa. Just convince him to leave is the option. That's crazy. Oh, crap. I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Something just came up. Hand over curse stone. I kind of want to try to hand over the curse stone. I'm not gonna lie. Something just came up. Something just came up feels like such a weird move. I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Should I have left him alive? Should I have left him alive? Fuck. I don't know. Okay, fuck. I should have saved in the meantime. What the fuck am I up to? Why didn't I save? Normally I'm obsessed with saving. Oh well. Shogo Okie, you dare. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% of soul dregs. Wow, he's worth 1%, or am I supposed to be killing 100 people right now? Like, that's insane. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. A safe place, huh? Okay. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have not been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. Okay, but if he's not a curse bearer, then how did he kill me? Did it just like stab me? He just stabbed me. Is that it? I have to think of a place of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoka Bridge. The food washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigasui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at the Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. I've got items. Just a curse stone. Okay. Guess I'll move along. I feel like it would make the most sense to do on this closest by. For a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Not allowed to look around in this area. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn across the grounds too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Well, that was boring. South Warigasui Street. Mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this, one side is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it really dark around here? Could this be? Yeah, it is honestly fucking freakishly dark. What the hell? Is there anything around? I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling is the same as from before. So there is a curse. Music got spooky skeletons. Fuck. There's something over there. Is that a cursed echo? The curse of the 7 mysteries given form? There's a curse bearer around here. Fuck. Do I just go after it? Is it the curse echo that's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Honestly, I don't think there's any curse that's not gonna be not hostile. You know? Like, that seems ridiculous. They're all trying to kill people to resurrect somebody. They're definitely gonna kill you, bro. What the fuck? No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the condition for that person's curse. Seems like I can still back out if I want to, but do I want to? I fucking hope so. Like, what? You know what, let's back out. I'm not sure if I feel like if we can only see the curse but no human, it's a bit dangerous. Hoonji Bridge, location linked with the beckoning lights. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Wait! Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. OMG Bridge is a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyuka River beneath it is actually a canal that was docked during the Edo period. Further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. He's a flamboyant fella. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he sends out like a sore tongue when he sparks. Come now, it won't hurt. At least tell me your name. What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then, huh? You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not? Oh, never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you what so that we could have an understanding. What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. Seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask you a different question. Oops. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I'm looking for the beckoning of light, or don't worry about it. That's kind of a hard decision to make here. I feel like I'd be telling him that I have a curse stone and risk my life with that, but fuck it. I'm looking for the beckoning of light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. Beckoning light. The 7 mysteries of Hanjo. That's right. A friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been there for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. Just wait 1 second. There's still time left. for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Is that it? Really? Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. We should move on. He's been here for as long as he says. There's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Well, I think he's an interesting fella. Honestly, he looks kind of hot. Oh, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Stop. A cheap lighter found lying around. Barely has any lighter fluid left. But wasn't I gonna give it to him? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course. My work is top secret. Okay, so I really should get a move on, huh? Shumoka Bridge area. Doesn't seem like I'll make any progress investigating the haunting clappers. Well, that's fine. I have to confront this fucking ghoul. Sorry, Curstone. Whatever it is, I think it's still here. Well, I mean, what do you mean? You can obviously see it, but I guess I'll just have to try it out. Is it Kurosako what's causing this darkness? Doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Fuck it. There's no other way to progress the story besides getting closer. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Damn it, now what? I'm gonna get killed, aren't I? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ah, that hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Just toss me in here. I can see squat. It's just... I've never heard someone use that in a sentence. I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? Completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Well, I could also just, I have a lighter, honestly. That's right. I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works now. Now I can make it out. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something. Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Do I kill him? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't kill him. He just kept me in the dark, honestly. There's not really... Wait, he's running. Was he right here this whole time? This is my chance. Ah! Hey, yo, what the fuck? I didn't press the use curse button. Ah! What the... Why? I don't know why either, man. Like, I didn't do this to you. That That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30% of soul tracks. Yo, what the fuck? I didn't ask you to kill him, though. This curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. There's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Okay, you freak. What the fuck? You're just gonna keep killing people left and right? I should have let that first man go as well, honestly. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okay. I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First around Midorichi Park at the end of South Warigasu Street is the Taiko of Tsugaru. North of there is a school called Komakata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around there. Okay, I guess we'll go there then. Here I am at Komakata High School. If there's no sign of curse bearers or curse echoes, I should go search a different location. So we're fully going on a killing spree, huh? Oh, there was nothing there. Midorichi Park. Midoricho Park. Well, hello there. This is Midoricho... Fuck, why is it so difficult to say? Midoricho Park. Location of the Taiko of Tsugaru. One of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men. One middle-aged and the other a young adult. Talking to each other. Weird for you to be calling another guy a young adult. You are pretty young yourself, I feel like. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. Okay. Hey, huh. They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of yourself. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right. But still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, how was I supposed to hide? Hey, who's there? Oh, you 2 are police officers? People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Procedure of what, bro? I'm just walking around. I mean, fair, I was kind of eavesdropping on these guys, but still. Oh, I'm June Ario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie detective. Okay then, Ario. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi. My superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite a sweet tooth. I don't see how that's relevant to the conversation, but thanks for that bit of information. Ario, quit blabbering. Veteran detective. Okay then, good cop, bad cop, I suppose. Persons of interest updated. Can I see what that is? What they have? The eccentric man that Shogo Okie ran into at Hoenji Bridge, Lichter Kai. Well, that's not much, but that makes sense. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midoricho Park. Jun Ario, the fresh-faced police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midoricho Park. I'll leave the questions up to him. I've got nothing to ask. Well, okay then. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hikaku Soaps. I heard it's been raking it in lately. Is that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't it right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What time we live in. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss. It's the kind of... sorry. Boss is the kind of caveman with things using only a bar of soap for all his washings. Makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Could ask you guys the same fucking thing, man. Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. Figure I was into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? I don't remember. Not gonna lie. I really don't remember. I wasn't paying attention at all. I should have been. I just wasn't. The Evergreen Beach, the Haunting Clappers, the Food Washing Mansion. Yikes. I have no clue. Fuck. Could I quickly have a little peek? A little sneak peek? Maybe I could... Oops. Yo, okay, can I just... For 1 second? I fucking hate this controller. It doesn't really have anything to do with that. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use this large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Okay, there's not really anything like suspicious or weird or supernatural about this. It's just about a fucking drum up in a tower for a fire alarm. That's funny, I guess. But at least I know which one it is now. Taiko of Tsugaru. Ah, that's right. The Taiko of Tsugaru. This whole area used to have used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you're hanging around in the middle of the night? Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Well, I mean, do I have to? I'll probably go out and kill some more people, honestly. Maybe I could kill them. I could. Probably could. Uh-oh. They're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Yeah, I'm also surprised at how calm you are after killing, like, what, 2 people now? This is insane. Something wrong? You're free to go. You can just stay. Excuse me? Since you detectives are around, does it mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Okay, so we're not gonna kill her. Damn. Komagata High School, front gates. Here I am at Komagata High School. Am I gonna jump the fence? Let's see over here. Someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ah! I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? What the fuck? What's going on? Why are you at the school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Oh, fuck you, man. Hey, wait. No fucking mercy. Accursed. Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Just, wow, it's so easy that it kind of is, I don't know, it feels weird. Just runs off like that. The cursed son of the Whispering Canal has gained 36% of soul tracks. Only 6%, huh? That's quite little. But it's higher than the other guy who had nose. So she had like a really weak one, I guess. I killed her. Nice. She was a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2. Shogoki, 3 a.m. It keeps saying its name in the title cards in between, so I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be playing someone else in a bit. Or I guess when he dies. But I did die earlier, and then it didn't get the option. Maybe when I kind of finish his storyline, I guess. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided reed by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Whoa, okay. I guess I have to really keep the... Yeah, what is there to say about the storyteller, actually? Game language. Well, I mean, there's no one actually speaking, so I guess it would just change the... Well, I mean, why would I change it? What are the options? They all look Japanese or Chinese to me in any case. Oh yeah, you said I could turn off the voice volume, but that's a bit weird because I don't know, they don't speak. So why would I turn off the voice volumes? Well, whatever. Hey, quick question for you. With the... Sorry, this is sudden, but I've gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Oops. Are you a curse bearer? This fucking guy. What? Oh, he's pulling it out like it's nothing. My God. Okay, what the fuck? Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident they can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Shit. I feel like what's that is not gonna work. I feel like it's a bit of a dumb move to put through. Because he's gonna, like, if I don't believe in it, then how can I see it, you know? So then I must have a curse stone to begin with. So I'm a curse bearer too. Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echoes the food washing mansion. I haven't read that one, have I? I don't think so. Go back to the beach. The young man encountered it. I wanted to read the... washing mansion. Okay, this is a mystery. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Varigasu Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash, 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 it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came. Fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Another weird fucking story that's not scary at all. It's just a giant foot asking to be washed. Like, what the fuck? This seems like a food fetish kind of thing for some reason. Chat. I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. Get a little more class than that. Okay, nice for calling me out like that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine, jet away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Okay, that looks kind of gross, honestly. Oh my god, why the fuck's she there? Who the fuck is she? What the? How did you? Oh, don't mind me. Uterus said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before, well, you know what? No, I don't know what. Why the fuck you there, man? What the fuck? Is this a curse echo? He said it was the food washing mansion. Is that why there are only legs? I guess so. I mean, some only have a face. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right. I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces to get our soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it ourselves, all yourselves. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? It's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it. And I can't do that alone either. I see. Yeah, I don't know anything about his curse yet, so this doesn't seem like a good idea, actually. Should I go along with it, or should I just... You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna reject the guy. I like his sweater, but I hate his attitude. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just going to have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 67%. When did it happen? The last time I killed someone, it was at 36. What the fuck have you been up to, man? Huh? Say what? Or am I just bluffing? I could just be bluffing to the guy. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep getting soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've gotta be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. See, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? Is this the voice of the person? Among the seven mysteries, the resentful memory of the food washing mansion is particularly strong. Why is the one about food fetish so strong? I hate that's the one that's strong. That doesn't make any sense to me. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's what the voice volume is for. Alright. Damn it. A voice. I don't hear any voices. It actually worked. That's crazy. Wait, there's no way. And yet here he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. Well, yeah, I just fucking blocked it for you, dude. It's a good thing I remembered quite recently, or else I would have forgotten again and we would have probably died, honestly. This is my chance. You true, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine. I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Again, I didn't press any buttons. He just automatically kills now, which is kind of weird. Why even present the option to kill when he's gonna do it for me? Why? How is this? The cursed stone of the Whispering Candle has gained 20% soul dregs. It's gained. It never stated how much. Okay, so it's not like hers was weak. It gained 36%. Okay, I understand now. Then it makes sense that he is at that high of an amount. He must be at 87 right now. I feel like I need to kill one more curse bear. It's over, isn't it? Former Yasuda Gardens. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However... Dude, what the fuck? Could you have the zoomies in the hallway or something? Like, it feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundkeeper in sight. The Ryogoko public hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Why are you working in a warehouse, bro? Like, I feel like you're a bit too smart to be working there. Again, I want to be really interested, but I really am not. And I feel very sorry about that. But it's not sorry enough to actually read this. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Is there anyone around here? Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ! This game, it's not even a scary game or anything, but it's really gotta stop with the jump scares. It's the fact that you can look around and you don't expect anything there. Why is it zooming in so much? It's freaking me out. Oh my god, why am I looking at her lips like that? Okay. So have you decided? Oh my god, I can't read this line. Wait. Why is it so locked on her lips? I mean, I get it, she's hot, but Jesus Christ. So, have you decided what you're going to do with your oh so precious curse stone? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Wait, what the how did I not notice then? Why did I not respond to that? Yo, that's creepy. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse down. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse stone on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Ah, that's why we're in this position, okay. Which brings us to now. Alright. A woman in her 30s, fucking MILF. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Time to talk. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? She looks so fucking tired, man. Sure. Go on. About curse stones. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul drags, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. Why did you just say 7? About curse stones. Can you take the soul dregs from other curse bearers' stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want this to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 6. Is she counting down? Is that the amount of questions I have, or is she just counting down? Like I just asked that question. You want soul drags. That means you're after the rite of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare your circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that? Nor would I. 5. Introduce yourself. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? Wow, Shogo is kind of more heartless more heartless than her in that regard, because he's been killing people left or right, name or no name. Okay, I feel like I have to think about this. Damn it. Did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its condition. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that catches her interest. But I've already talked about everything, man. Like, about curse stones. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn. Does she really already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Tree. Fuck. What am I to do? My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help Luke after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Jesus Christ, Shoko. No fucking sympathy at all. I mean, I get it. She could be making all of this up, so... Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. Fuck, Shoko. Jesus Christ. I see. So even after what I told you, to... introduce yourself again. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am? Yes? What is it? Oh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 1. Is there anything I can do? Do I have any? I can use like the curse stone. The curse stone is whispering. Yeah. 87%. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I could think. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think. What could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus I'd look like a creep. Like, that's really important right now, right? Looking like a creep? I think survival is your top priority right now. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet the condition as long as I'm here. In which case there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do other things, to do things over. Yeah, but, I mean, I do, so... Okay, I mean, honestly, he was talking about his clothes or any items. The only item I have is the curse stone. And I feel like if I ask her one more thing, then it's just, I'm gonna die. Getting out of this place is, I don't think that's gonna be an option. Is there maybe something around here? This place is so creepy, the way it's like, it feels like a Google Map, pixelated Google Maps. I have something else actually. I have the fucking lighter. The 100-gen lighter that saved my life. It still has a tiny bit of fuel left. Okay, well. that then. I guess I'll try talking to her once more. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before too. It's all just bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you just give this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only one more now. Let me tell you the number. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Ugh! Fire! Fire, it's so hot it burns. Of course, that's what it was. Ah! That guy, damn it. He must have been following me. But it's already too late. Damn, getting... That's a bummer. And I'm dead again. Great. My, trash. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Yeah, but what's the point if I don't know how to fix it? Also, I kind of want to stop because playing in the dark is kind of scary and it's getting dark in here and I don't know. Maybe I should save here and leave it for another time. I feel like, yeah, I think now is a good time to just save. I know it probably doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, it probably does because I've made a lot of choices so far. Like, actually, no, I haven't made any choices because after I killed the first person, I wasn't able to not kill the others. Well, either way, I'll just put it in an extra slave, an extra slot, a save slot. Save slot. I'm a save slot. Okay, well, that's it for today then. Wee wee.